Can't you see how happy we would be?
You could raise a family, a boy like us, a girl like me. Can't you see how happy we could be?
Georgia, supper's ready.
I'm not eating.
Why? Are you ill?
No, I'm fasting for world peace.
He's got more potatoes than me.
I don't expect any of you to understand.
How long does this fast go on?
I don't think you can put a time limit on suffering.
Would you like me to heat something up later?
Do the war-torn, famine-ravaged countries of the Third World or something heated up later?
Look, I don't want to lecture. I just want to check on catering arrangements.
No, I don't want anything heated up later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aren't you going to have anything at all?
Just water, which is probably more than they have.
Oh, there's some mineral water in the fridge.
A bottle of designer water is a week's wages in the Third World.
But we are not in the Third World.
That is just an accident of birth.
Your birth was certainly an accident.
Nothing. Philip, don't read while you're eating. I said don't read.
I wasn't reading, I was looking at the pictures.
He was.
Oh, I'm starving.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
She's fasting for world peace. No jokes.
Oh, I'm impressed. You have the courage of your conviction.
Thank you.
We all eat far too much.
Yes, you do.
Maybe we should follow Georgia and not eat for one day, so we understand how it feels to be hungry. No? Well, just an idea. Ooh, new potatoes.
Right, I'm off. Now, I've got tofu, corn and brown rice on the list, as usual, Georgia. What else do you want?
Nothing.
You finished your fast, haven't you?
That doesn't mean I immediately start eating like a pig.
No, but it does mean you start eating, doesn't it?
There's nothing I want, okay?
Thank you.
Will you buy some of this when you're out?
Please.
Please.
Die? What do you want die for? Die, odd, ant? Is this something to do with insects?
No.
Well, what is it then? Hamster food?
I suppose I've spelt it wrongly.
Well, what are you trying to spell?
Deodorant.
You want me to buy deodorant?
Yes.
For you?
Yes.
Why?
Why do you think?
Well, I know what I think. You tell me what you want it for.
Put in my PE bag, of course.
Oh, I see.
Everyone's got some.
Oh, well, then you must have some too.
And it's got to be the right one.
I'll do my best.
I want to smell like a girl.
You'd have to have a bath to smell like a girl.
And it mustn't have flowers on it.
Understood. Oh, is there anything you want? Is that a yes grunt or a no grunt?
Go now.
Let's look at that sentence and examine it, shall we?
Huh?
In fact, it's not a sentence at all, is it? It's just a couple of rather aggressively delivered words. Sorry? Are you trying to communicate or are you in pain? It's a brave decision.
What?
Relying on nothing but primitive body language to see you through life. You won't.
Stop going on.
And don't slam the...
Philip, I presume?
Oh, a bit of a breakthrough. He actually completed a sentence. Unfortunately, it was stop going on at me, which is only marginally better than a grunt.
Partly hormonal.
But it's mainly willful insolence.
Yeah, I'll have a word with him. Appeal to his better nature. Threaten to cut his allowance.
I've been asked to buy a deodorant.
Oh, that's something. Even if he can't manage a civil word, at least he'll storm out in a cloud of sandalwood.
It's not for Philip. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
It's for Jake. Oh, don't you start.
Speak to Philip.
What about?
I think that's between me and him.
Wait, you just asked me to speak?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I see. When you said speak to Philip, you meant may I speak to Philip?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Come in, come in. Philip! No dog today?
Yeah, it's Squirrel. He's got the runs.
Roxanne to see you.
Right.
Yeah. What?
Going to Steve's later?
Might.
Might.
Might not.
Right.
See you.
Yeah.
What? The meeting of two hearts, love's young dream, the thump of Cupid's arrow, hitting the target.
What are you on about?
I think you need some tips on the rituals of courtship. You see, women, even Roxanne, need compliments, and she had the trouble to come over here, and you should start by saying, Roxanne, that's a very nice scowl you're wearing today. I'll tell you one line that worked very well for me when I was your age. I'd take a girl's hand, I'd look into her eyes, and I'd say, did you hurt yourself when you fell from heaven? Yes, you need something along those lines. Anything to make her feel you're pleased to see her.
But I wasn't.
Right, fine.
It is my body. I decide when I want to eat.
Never by the sound of it. You are too young to diet.
I am not on a diet.
You don't need to lose weight.
Who said I was trying to lose weight?
So what have you had to eat today?
Loads.
And what is loads exactly? 1 lentil and a mung bean.
I am completely full up.
So why did you faint in the gym?
I told you I didn't faint. I pretended to faint so that I didn't have to go in the parallel bars.
I don't believe you. And neither does your teacher, which is why she asked me to bring you home from school.
Cup of tea?
Why don't you just let me live my life the way I want to?
Because if you carry on like this, it's not going to be a very long one.
And you'd care, would you?
What a stupid question.
It's not a stupid question. It's a question you can't answer.
Of course I can answer it. That's it. Walk away. Isn't that typical? Ask a question and then just walk away. So how have things been when I've been out?
Oh, you know, quiet. Oh, we've finished watching that, have we?
Sorry. I didn't realise you were suddenly so interested in ostrich farming in Essex.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm worried about Georgia.
Well, she's not threatening to run off and join Greenpeace again, is she?
She's not eating. She started this fast thing, but that was 3 days ago, and I can't honestly say I've seen her eating a proper meal since then.
You think she's ill?
Who's ill?
Oh, we were just talking about Georgia. She's not eating properly.
Probably anorexic.
She's what?
How do you know?
We had a talk at school. They starved themselves.
Well, she's thin enough.
It's not that.
What is it then?
Dunno.
Well, I've certainly read enough about it in the newspapers. Apparently it's usually due to loss of confidence and feelings of inadequacy, and Georgia's certainly very unhappy about something. I don't think just because she's missed 1 or 2 meals, we have to immediately assume she's anorexic.
She's doing okay at school, isn't she?
Oh, yes, but she's definitely worried about something which is making her feel inadequate, unloved, apparently. What?
Nothing.
You think it's me?
Well, let's face it, your relationship with Georgia has always been fairly,
Direct?
appalling.
We just banter. It's a game. She knows I don't mean it seriously.
Does she? I didn't know you didn't mean it.
Well, I'm very fond of her.
You have a very original way of showing it.
I'm not a flowery person, and neither is she. It's the only way we can communicate.
Yes, well, she's at a sensitive age when everything takes on a different meaning.
You think she takes me seriously?
Well, I take you seriously. We all take you seriously. Haven't you noticed how we dive behind the sofa and pull the carpet over our heads when you two get going? You can be pretty scary.
Are you saying that she's stopped eating because of me?
No, I'm not saying that. I hadn't even thought about it till now. But you're the one who said she may be suffering from low self-esteem.
Well, I think she is.
Well, we've got to build up our confidence then.
Fine.
And it might help if you made her feel...
Wanted?
Yes.
I'll try it.
Good.
I don't know how. What do you think I should do? Rush up and hug her?
Not to start with, no. You don't want to frighten her.
Right. Then what?
Well, start small, pay her a nice compliment.
Okay, I'll try it.
Fascinated to see it.
You think I can't do it?
Well, I didn't say that, but just be subtle about it. Don't talk about food, and whatever you do, don't ask her if she's hungry.
Have we got a pen that works in this house?
Oh, here, have mine.
Oh, okay.
You look nice today.
What does that mean?
Doesn't she, Andrew? Look nice.
Yes, very, very nice.
How's school?
What's going on?
Nothing. We're just interested in you and how you're feeling.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
You're going to ask me to look after Jake while you go out for a drink again?
No, we're not. Unless you're offering.
Well, you want to know if anything's worrying you.
Yes, you.
And if you're feeling at all...
Hungry?
Thank you.
No, I'm not feeling hungry. Can I go now?
Sorry, but it's a start.
What, she actually misses meals?
Yes.
More than one?
Oh, many more than one.
You mean she doesn't eat any lunch or supper?
Or breakfast.
No breakfast? Oh, not even a banana with some yoghurt and honey and a lightly poached egg on a little toast?
It's no use explaining it to you, is it? The concept of missing a meal is not one you understand.
Was she not ill?
There's nothing physically wrong with her.
Well, what are you going to do? Have you talked to her?
Oh, she won't talk to me. She won't tell me what's wrong with her.
No, trouble is, at her age, everything is so important and dramatic, isn't it?
Exactly. So I don't want to go in like a bull in a china shop because she might just be feeling a bit fed up.
Well, there's a lot of these eating disorders about, you know, according to the Daily Mail.
Well, if it is that, I'm going to get some advice from the doctor. But meanwhile, let's hope a new face will take her mind off things.
Yes. I'll bring Miranda round at the weekend. She's a jolly girl. She'll cheer Georgia up. Got any more of those?
Something smells nice. Does it? Doesn't something smell nice, Andrew? Oh, Jake.
Yes.
I'm glad you're using the deodorant.
How did you know?
But do you mind if I just suggest something?
What?
Don't use too much.
I know how to do it.
Look, it's just that a little goes a very long way. Jake, remember, the smallest squirt.
Gran's calling you. I put deodorant. It's not enough. This better be important.
Hi, I'm Miranda. Auntie Rosie's my auntie.
That's probably why you call her Auntie Rosie.
Goodbye.
Have you had an accident?
No, why?
What's the matter with your feet?
I'm in the 5th position.
The 5th position of what? Mad foot disease?
You've done ballet, haven't you?
Certainly not.
Everybody does ballet.
Obviously, you haven't been in the real world very long.
Madame says I could get into the Royal Ballet Chorus.
And that's what you want out of life, is it?
Oh, yes.
Sad.
Would you like to learn some steps?
Do I look as if I would?
This is the 2nd position. And this is plie, arabesque, entrechat, jeté. Madame says I could go a long way.
Don't let me stop you.
Good toes, naughty toes, good toes.
Would you like to see my fact file in European abattoirs?
Okay. What's an abattoir? Auntie, can we go now?
What's the matter, darling? Georgia showed you her fact file, didn't she?
I don't want to talk about it. She upset you.
Do ducks float? Philip, this is Miranda, Rosie's niece.
Hello.
Say hello, Philip. He just grunts, I'm afraid, but he is marginally nicer than Georgia. He won't upset you, will you? Philip. What? Will you not never mind. Go and get Miranda a drink in the kitchen.
You don't have a fact file, do you?
No?
Oh, well, would you like me to show you the 1st position?
Yes. That would be really fantastic.
He spoke a whole sentence. It's a miracle.
Hello? Who? It's a sugar plum fairy.
That rules out Roxanne.
It's Miranda.
Hello?
And I can hear her dancing on the end of the phone.
You mustn't tease him, Georgia. It's a private phone call.
Can I have some more?
Shh.
Nothing like. The what? Oh. Yeah, that'd be very nice. Okay. Thanks, bye. 100 million trillion as well.
100 million trillion what?
You don't want to know.
So, that was Miranda,
Yes?
Rosie's niece.
Yes?
She rang you.
Yes?
Why?
Why not?
Oh, come on, we're dying to know what you want.
Has she asked you out for a date?
A date?
Has she?
Sort of.
What does sort of mean?
She's taking me to the ballet.
Someone has been using my razor.
Oh, dear. You think it's me?
Well, isn't it?
Of course not.
Who is it then?
3 guesses.
Philip.
Bingo.
When did he start shaving?
Today, apparently, with your razor.
Well, he doesn't need to, yeah?
Oh, that's not all. He's already had 2 baths this week without being ordered to. Oh, and he's changed his socks more than once.
Oh, no. He's in love.
I suppose we should have realised that once the fragrant Miranda twirled into his life, he and the soap dish would no longer be strangers.
Philip's been keen on girls for ages. He's never washed for them before. Well, he's never washed for Roxanne, has he? He can tidy himself up.
Ah, Roxanne. Well, as Roxanne's outfits come ready equipped with dog hairs and ferret bites, I think we can assume that she'd prefer Philip to dress down rather than up.
So he started shaving. You know, I remember when I started shaving. Beginning of the end, my mother said. Suddenly, I didn't want to be a scout, and I lost all interest in the descant recorder. All I wanted was to get Sally Galloway to kiss me at the bus stop. Do you remember Sally Galloway?
China blue eyes and long blonde hair. You have mentioned her once or twice.
We were the golden couple of the junior mixed doubles.
Yes, so you said.
A wonderful backhand. You know, we nearly got engaged, and then something happened. What was it?
You met me.
Of course. Oh, dear.
I thought you told me Sally Galloway was history.
No, it's just I'm suddenly feeling very tired.
Why?
Well, this means I'll have to give Philip another talk, doesn't it?
What do you mean, another talk?
Well, I've already given him the talk.
Which talk?
The talk, the one about where babies come from, that talk.
Have you? I don't remember. I don't think you have.
Well, I must sure we shared some embarrassing silences.
I don't remember you mentioning it.
Well, he knows all about it anyway, they all do.
So, which talk are you going to give him this time?
Well, this is about morals and responsibility and hygiene.
Do you know what you're going to say?
Well, I've already given him some hints on courtship. I'll just work up to it slowly. I'll say that I know he's using my razor and that he's growing up, and I'll just take it from there.
Go on, then.
Not now.
Why not now?
He's in bed.
Best time. No distractions.
Oh, he's probably asleep.
Since when have they ever been to sleep before us?
No, I'll do it tomorrow. I need time to get my thoughts together.
Do you ever wonder what might have been?
You mean if I'd married Sally Galloway?
No, if the children hadn't moved in. Why, do you wish you had married Sally Galloway?
Of course not. She could never have given me the things that you've given me.
What things?
Where to start?
I'll ask you in the morning. Give you time to get your thoughts together. Night. Oh, you haven't shaved.
Ah, Philip, good. Now, I know you're growing up, and you're at an age when you need certain toiletries, and I'd be very happy to advise you, and buy them for you if you like, okay? But one thing I don't like, and indeed will not tolerate, is anyone using my razor. So if you want a razor, you just ask me and I'll tell you which is the best. That sound fair to you? Because it sounds more than reasonable to me. So we'll go out tomorrow. No need to be embarrassed. We'll just get some shaving foam and a razor, and I'll even show you how to use it if you like. Oh, I see. Not even a grunt now, just silence. Well, I must say, that's pretty ill-mannered even for you. The least you could do is to say thank you.
What?
Oh, so what are you listening to now? Some mindless cacophony created by crazed headbangers?
Swan Lake.
What?
I'm listening to Swan Lake, okay.
Swan Lake the ballet?
Is there any other song?
What's up?
Nothing.
Toothache?
No.
What do you do?
I cut myself.
How?
And he didn't tell you how he cut himself.
He gave some good reasons. I fell on the hamster. That was a good one. And finally... Jake, I was just telling your grandmother why you wanted to start shaving, but now you're here, you can tell yourself.
Because boys are born with lots of balls of hair in their cheeks, and it grows out through your face. So the sooner you start shaving, the sooner you get rid of them.
Rid of the hairy balls, yes?
Yeah,
And who told you this?
David.
The same David who told you that the Queen works in the greengrocers?
Except on Wednesdays.
I hoped you told him that razors were dangerous and he shouldn't play with them.
Yes, matron, I gave the safety lecture. But he said he was never going to shave again.
Why?
He said he didn't have enough hands. Georgia, guess what?
It was all a mistake and we don't have to live here anymore.
We were laughing about the boys.
What boys?
Jake and Philip, of course. Well, he made me laugh, and I told you, Grandma, and she laughed.
It was very funny.
You see, I was talking to Philip and accusing him of using my razor, and he couldn't hear me because he was listening to his tape on his headphones.
Well, it's hysterical so far.
And do you know what it was? It was Swan Lake.
Ballet. And then Jake came down, and he had a plaster on his cheek. Guess why?
Surprise me.
He'd cut himself trying to shave with my razor. You see, it wasn't Philip shaving, it was Jake.
So where did I put those figures in the world refugee population?
Oh, come on, this is funny.
Why? Because it's the boys?
No!
Oh, yes, it is. It's always the boys. They're so funny, so sweet, they're no trouble. The boys are great.
What do you mean?
Nothing's changed. It was the same with Mum and Dad. Why can't you be like the boys, Georgia? Why are you so difficult, Georgia? Why can't you smile like the boys? Everybody likes the boys.
We didn't say that to you.
But you thought it, haven't you? And so was everybody else. What did their school report say? Jake is popular, Philippa's nice to have in class. And what do they say about me? Georgia works hard. And why? Because you have to work hard when nobody likes you.
Do something.
I don't know what to do.
I'll get it. Philip? Philip! It'll be Miranda.
Who's Miranda?
I say that. I'm terrible with names.
Ian?
Ian who?
Who's Ian?
Well, I don't know. You just mentioned him.
No, I didn't. I said, is he in?
Come in. Come in. Philip! It's actually Roxanne with Die Hard. Nice surprise.
You got sent on?
No,
Thought we were going for a walk.
I've got things to do.
What things?
I'm going out.
Who with? This Miranda?
How do you know about her?
I'll get there.
Auntie and Uncle are waiting in the car.
Right, I'll go and say hello, I think.
Oh, a dog.
Oh, you obviously like her for her brains.
Hello, are you a friend of Philip's too?
Where did you find her? Shacked up with 7 dwarfs?
Are you ready, Philip?
Yes.
He's going out with me.
Are you? Come on.
Where are you going?
Swan Lake.
That's the pond behind the cemetery, isn't it? I'll come with you. Die Hard musical.
You want to go to sleep, don't you?
I wouldn't mind. You're still worrying about Georgia?
Well, she's right, isn't she? We do find the boys easier. Oh, I know they can be stupid and rude, but no wonder she's miserable and not eating.
Yes, well, now we know what the problem is, we'll do what we can. But she's obviously felt like this most of her life, and we've only known her for a short time. Can't expect things to change overnight. Where are you going?
I'm going to get a hot drink. Do you want one?
No, thanks. Apart from anything else, remember, she's a teenager. Things are never okay at that age. You're either painting the skies with sunshine or you hate the whole world. Tough time. You probably don't remember what it's like to be young.
I remember it very well. Oh, hello. How was Swan Lake?
That swan took a long time to die.
Oh,
Just about.
but did you have a good time?
Do you like ballet?
Not much.
So it's not just me then?
Oh, Roxanne phoned while you were out.
Yeah?
She's playing football tomorrow after school. Do you want to go and watch her? Well, do you?
Might.
Might?
Might not.
Right.
Good night.
Night. You want a hot drink?
No, thanks.
Something to eat?
No, I'm not hungry.
You must be hungry.
Why must I?
You haven't eaten anything for days. You know, when I was your age, I went to bed for 3 months. Wouldn't get up. They tried everything. Bribes, threats. I just said, what's the point? I can remember exactly how I felt. I was totally convinced that nobody liked me. Absolute rubbish, of course. I just lay there looking at the ceiling, wishing I was Lauren Bacall.
Who?
Pull yourself together, they said. That's not an expression you hear these days. I was told I had growing pains and should snap out of it. Of course, we didn't suffer from stress in those days. We only ever heard the word in geography. Stress was the pressure on the Earth's crust. So I wasn't sent to a stress counsellor. Often wonder how we survived without them. Very well is the answer. They're everywhere now, of course. Any disaster, first on the scene in caftans and dangly earrings. And that's just the men. Looking desperately caring and telling us the blindingly obvious in patronising tones. It makes you want to smack them. Any day now, they'll have counsellors at traffic lights helping us deal with post-traumatic stress every time they turn red. Do you know what finally got me out of bed? My grandfather. His answer to everything, from a broken heart to a dead goldfish, was, have a good wash and polish your shoes. Extraordinary thing is, you know, it does actually help. Ever since then, I've had the cleanest shoes in the world.